Bust down rolling for the hell of it. It's my time to shine, spotlights is my element. Fuck a plain Jane, don't insult my intelligence. I don't plan on selling it, so I don't see the relevance. You niggas having pawn shop nightmares. I'm light years ahead of niggas, even on a light year. Dom Perignon stain the laces of my night ears. Born poor, but I'ma die rich, nigga, life's fair.
They had artists that chose to talk about the grimy shit.
Right.
Artists that wanted to appear hardcore.
Right.
When they was not. You understand? They just had a persona.
A persona that they wanted to push out there.
Yeah.
But
Period.
there were plenty of personas.
Right.
Just some of them were dangerous.
That's true though, because
dangerous to the listener.
Listen to how many
dangerous to an imitator.
Listen to how many guests we had up here.
Because someone at our age listen to this music, we're not going outside like, yeah, I want to do that too. It's dangerous to the youth because they listen and imitate.
Well, that's why I go out there and I dispel those images and notions.
Right.
I let them know that they're doing this to make money. You know what I'm saying? They're doing this, and the problem is that it's influencing the youth to behave that way and to react that way. They don't know how to conversate anymore. They don't know how to have a debate peacefully. They don't know how to agree to disagree. They go straight to violence. They go straight to a harsh reaction.
Right.
And we're just trying to correct that from an early age. From the same age they pushing the bullshit is the same age I'm pushing the right message to counteract it, just so they can see there's a real difference and somebody's addressing it. Somebody's telling you, you know what I'm saying? Because if nobody tells you, then you grow up with the one perception, one story.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm going out there as someone that has experienced it on both sides. I've experienced the real harsh realities of life, but I've never brought that into music. I never rapped about that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I never rapped about my life experiences.
So do you feel like, all right, you didn't rap about your life experiences. So were you personifying a different character?
I was personifying positivity, a positive light, a positive frame of mind. I was actually manifesting positivity. I was manifesting empowerment. I was manifesting wealth. That's what I was doing. Because surely at 15 years old, I did not have an island. I did not have 74 Honda scooters. I did not have a car, much less every other month.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
But I manifested these things with my messages.
Right.
And when people heard it and repeated it, they also manifested
these
that.
things, so.
The same success, the same, the same things.
Right.
So that was the point and the purpose. But you have to also understand now, that was a time and an age of Public Enemy, Queen Latifah, who you calling a bitch? Now I'm a bad bitch. You understand?
Right.
So, and that was fight the power and talking about the problems within our political system and the government and the, jail pipelines and shit like that. Now, they invested in fucking privatized prisons. You understand?
I said that on a record recently.
There you go.
These new rappers ain't hitting, but we going platinum in private-owned prisons.
Exactly. So it's just about, it's a way to talk about these things consciously and socially, but not glorifying it. You understand? Public Enemy spoke about real atrocities, the crack epidemic, without glorifying it. You understand? So when you send a message out to the masses and you're influential to your people, your culture, and your family, you have to be sensitive about how you do that. That's all. You know what I'm saying? And also, too, you gotta be realistic about real life, because you can't be trying to still be ignorant just because somebody is trying to be positive. You know what I'm saying? Like,
What do you mean?
like I hear people talking about feeble threats and laughable shit, all because people pointing out reality and positivity.
Are you talking about the NWA situation?
Even that's one example.
D1
I thought he
music
meant
with
the
Rick
D1.
Ross and all of that.
Yeah,
Jim Jones.
even that. I mean, once again though, it is kind of how you say things or how you approach things.
Yeah, because you can't chastise a grown man
Right.
publicly.
Okay, well that's the thing now.
That's just period.
It's
Like,
chastising is one thing.
Right.
And I agree, how you approach things or how you discuss things, but in my opinion, I was just stating facts because I was there.
Right.
I was right there at the table. And none of the people that spoke up was there.
Okay, let's get to
Zero.
it. What was the effect? What was the effect that you felt like, okay, this NWA thing is popping off? What was the change that you saw?
Okay, let me just state this. When I first heard them, I thought it was parody. It was really funny to me, to be honest. Because even though they were talking about some things that happened in the hood, it was so forward and so
Exaggerated?
exaggerated, right? That to me it seemed like parody in a sense.
Right.
However, they didn't take it as parody. They kept perpetuating it as reality. And that's where the problem came in. Because it increased the participation in that behavior. It increased how many people now wanted to go that route. We were in a culture where we were leading our people into consciousness. We were waking up, you understand? We were addressing social issues all around the country. And then they just took this one genre, let's say, and made that the standard, the gold standard for everyone.
Well,
And-
I guess it was because of the records that they were selling. Now, as a business, looking at it from a business perspective, like most of these labels, not really caring about the message or the outcome. I'm pretty sure if Tribe Called Quest went 2 times diamond, then everybody would have been a conscious rapper. But when you're looking at the success of a group coming out of California and looking at their environment, let's think about it.
Well, let's hold on. Let's back this up.
Okay.
It had nothing to do with where they were from. It has nothing to do with California. It has nothing to do with the circumstances there, because those are the same circumstances that existed everywhere.
Right.
Every ghetto, everywhere. New York was plagued with gangs and gang violence, even prior to hip hop.
We definitely held the murder
We
the
lost-
murder capital for a while. Right.
Okay, so we know way too much about gangs already.
Right.
You understand? So when these artists were coming out now trying to wake us up and get us out of the depths of hell, it was for a purpose. We already been there. We already been to hell. We seen it. We lived the crack epidemic at the same damn time. You understand? But we wasn't up here talking about, at least I wasn't.
Right.
You understand? So it's just about, not even just about one person doing it, because like I said, it was funny. I thought it was funny. But repeatedly over and over again that everybody doing it, that's when it's not funny no more.
But you got to look at who introduced all of that. It wasn't NWA that introduced it. It was Jerry Heller. and every other institution. Like, come on, let's keep it real.
We gotta change that. We gotta change that. Like,
what you mean? What we gotta change?
I
NWA went to
It's
get
a
a
part-
deal, bro. They went to get a
Understood.
deal from a white man, and that white man said, "Yo, this is gonna sell."
No, he was right.
and he was right.
Okay, NWA wasn't out there to the national public.
No,
Preaching
I
their-
understand
preaching their
what you're
message?
saying. Like I said, for them, it's a business. It's a business, bro.
Right.
I think this is gonna sell. I'm going to invest in it. Now,
Right.
if
And
this,
I'm gonna make it national.
If this blows up, guess what we're gonna guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna find more artists that sound like them.
Mm-hmm.
So when they're not dropping albums, we're still gonna make the same money off the same audience.
Okay, I agree with you.
And it brought us to where we at now.
The greatest feeling in the world was holding my own gun. I'm hypertensive, but all my decisions been wholesome. My independence had me flipping on siblings I stole from. Said I'm just big and loud. Well, half a pound is my silent treatment. I punched out plugs I could have stopped from eating.
Stash of the product, side nigga got a gun in the mask in the grass, it's a pop-up. I was Robin Hood with the stock, don't get shot up. Now I'm watching Robin Hood and my stocks, they just shot up.
Now you can either accept that or you can get to work. That's all it is. You just, you do the